Creek Hitman 2 streaming. We're going to be looking at some of the mission stories that are embedded in this level, probably just following through fairly tightly to the listed stories. As you can see on the screen, I've only done 3 of the 7 here. I've been around Whittleton Creek a couple of times, but I'm not super familiar with all the details yet, so this is a good way to learn some more about the level and some of the opportunities available for the more in-depth challenges that I'll be moving on to after a bit more experience. So, I'm just going to grab a couple of links to get the stream advertised, and then we'll be taking it off. I'll see if at any point you are watching and have any questions live or comments or suggestions. Please do throw a comment in the chat. I'll be keeping an eye on that as I play and trying to answer or keep in contact with you as I go through. So it'd be great to hear from you. Let's get this show on the road. So, we're going to be playing Another Life, which is the main mission story, main campaign mission. And we'll be going to be collecting some of these mission stories available for the level. So, there are 7 mission stories here. You can see that I've done 3 of them: House for Sale, An Apple a Day, and No Smoking Area. We've got 4 left: Whack-a-Mole, Breadcrumb Trail, Pest Control, and Charbroils. I think I know what at least 1 or 2 of these are, but we'll follow some guidelines and see what we can find for the others. See how the story expands. So, baseline starting point, as always. I'll just throw on a lockpick, coin, and be dressed in that nice, neat suburban suit. There are some pat-downs in this location, so it's probably worth swapping into the custom 5mm, which has the special effect, if I remember correctly, that it is designed to pass pat-downs and frisking attempts. So, although it's only got very few bullets compared to the normal dual pistols, it is actually a lot better. I say dual pistols. It's shown as dual pistols in the badge, but while it's a lot fewer bullets, it's far fewer bullets than the normal silenced pistol, it does come with the ability to be taken in and not get me in trouble in frisking attempts. So I don't know which of these ones I'll be doing first. We'll take a quick look and decide based on whichever one comes up first, probably.
Whittleton Creek, Vermont.
Let's get the intro story. So this is a slightly interesting level if you're playing it. If you haven't seen it before, as well as having the usual 2 targets, as you can see, eliminate Janus and eliminate Nolan Cassidy.
47. I've marked your map with several points of interest. We're running this mission with very little upfront intel, but these locations could provide clues to help you obtain the information you need. Good luck.
3 of them before you're allowed to leave the level, or do 3 sets of interactions. We won't worry about that until after we've got the mission stories sort of sorted out. So let's have a look first. So first one is, there's definitely something over here. However, I think this is the House for Sale one, so we're just going to double check. I think I've done this.
These are the best muffins I ever had. I'm supposed to meet a client for a house showing today, but
this is the guy showing
I can't stop eating.
Off.
Maybe you know him. Mr. Nolan Cassidy?
It's quite a fun story.
Can't say that I do.
A realtor with a taste for the sweet things in life is in Whittleton Creek to show a house to Nolan Cassidy.
47
It looks like he's stuck at a local muffin stand at the moment.
He wanders around
It would be a shame to keep
explaining what various rooms are like
it?
for and how good they are. Definitely not for murdering people. as amusing as it is one I've already done, and so it's not one we're going to be following today. So
well, he's interested in this.
Let him enjoy his muffins. Right, now charbroiled was one of them. I think that's over here relating to this party going on in the back. Let's see if anyone wants to have a loud conversation near us to tell us about it. It's not out here. Is there someone in here who tells us? Little marker points coming on for the clues, but not any exclamation mark yet for our mission stories.
See the video I posted?
We want some guidance. We're going to have to keep on looking around a bit more.
If you over-decorate,
I do feel a little bit overdressed for this party, but I'm sure people will let us buy. There's a couple up here. They're the ones I think I was thinking of.
Oh, jeez, darling,
just
I'm so hungry.
Buying the flowers.
Have you seen those beautiful patties back there? And Mr. Wilson just keeps standing behind the grill, even though there's clearly no more gas on it.
I know, it's weird. Why doesn't he go grab a new canister? I'm telling you, these new folks are strange. Did you see that Cassidy guy snooping around here? He's been looking at the party 3 times already. Why not just go inside? It's open to everyone.
Yeah, it's strange.
The Wilsons are throwing a barbecue and everyone's invited. It sounds like Nolan Cassidy has some interest in the party as well, but for some reason, he's unwilling to go inside. Maybe you can help fix whatever's wrong in there, 47.
I would be delighted. I am, as is well known, a fixer
All right.
of parties.
Maybe he's a vegan. No, I don't.
These two are quite a fun couple. They snoop around this house and pass various weird comments on various things. It can be quite amusing to follow, but we have a right to know them. Maybe we'll Wilson sounds like a made-up name if you ask me. If they have secrets, we have a right to know them as their neighbours. It's definitely a solid line. Right. We're going to be going to get a propane flask. We want to get this party started. That means barbecue's on fire. So, now if I remember correctly, I'm not actually allowed in this next one. I've got a lock pick, but it's a bit public to go lock picking said locks. So we'll just jump over here into the bush. Straight into the bush. Indeed, yes. We are not allowed in here.
You grabbed a pack of smokes that was thrown over the fence from the old guy's garden? No, man.
That's a mission story there, which is, I think, the...
So, Janeless smokes despite being dependent on an...
Right, skip that.
Trying to help the old geezer stop as well.
I should warn, there are storage spoilers in here for if you haven't yet played all the way through Hitman 2. It's not as though the story's the key part of the Hitman games, but hey, if you care, please just ignore the voice you just heard. Bit late, but... Right, appears I accidentally swapped over to that new mission story by having clicked it, so we'll just go back. Charbroiled, there we go. Follow. So we want propane flask, which there is conveniently one somewhere in here it says, but I can't see the marker. The marker's led me in here, but I can't now see where it's pointing me to, if anywhere. I think that little lit up spot in the back there might be it, so I'm going to try and go there once I can get past these two guys without being spotted. They are a bit of a pain, but nothing. Oops. In theory, nothing we can't handle. In practice, I may not be able to handle them if I'm playing confident again. Right, let's see. That guy has gone to have a nap, so we gotta lure this guy just a bit into the bushes.
Wow.
He's kind of wandering.
Command, I just heard something. I don't know. I'm gonna go check it out.
Please, if I don't check in, then assume that absolutely nothing was wrong and everything is going fine. There we go, and he's nicely hidden inside. Cool, now I've got a gun, which I obviously immediately picked up to ruin the whole, let's not have any issues with frisking. I could swap for the garbage man. Oh, this sounds useful. Let's become the garbage man.
Wait, that's not an ordinary resident of Whittleton Creek, 47.
Unfortunately,
this must be one of Cassidy's men working undercover. I suggest you keep an eye out for more of them.
Useful insight from Diana that the guy who was dressed as a garbage man but is just hanging around the back of the house and carrying a gun is in fact not a garbage man. Oh. Right, okay, he's in his nap period, so we'll dash past here. So if I remember, nope, the thing I was looking at is in fact not a propane flask, but some sort of water sprinkler light thing. One or the other. Okay. We've got a few golf clubs and things. We've got a crocodile that I don't think it benefits me to explode. We've got a propane flask. Lovely. Unfortunately, that guy's got up, so I'll go back and wait until he has his next quick siesta. And there he goes. Well, he's going to peer over the sides. We'll just wait until he's actually having the siesta. And then we are going to have to get through this gate, because otherwise we might get in trouble for... we aren't going to be able to lob the canister over the thing as I jump it. I probably want to be back in my suit for this, because I'm not sure if the garbage man will be accepted at the party. It's possible he will be. But, hey, I'd rather be dressed in my suit. There we go, still got the canister, he's still having a nap, and we're through! Hello, I'm here for the party, and I brought explosives.
See if the administration would let you guys
Install it into the market.
I do it.
Just install it, or is that suspicious?
If you could just hook that up here.
No, I'll install it here.
Oh, wow. Will you look at that? It's good to know the kind and helpful people still exist.
How you doing? I have to stop.
We want to find the missing server, apparently.
is not going to install itself, right?
I'm aware that he's upstairs already. I'm not sure why he's upstairs. I've not picked up any dialogue to work it out.
Looking good, man. Looking good.
Around in the rooms upstairs. Excuse me first. Wow, the game really does throw in a few scenes here. He appears to be quite dizzy the way he's looking around like that. Anyway, he's in this room. So we're just going to pop in and say hi to him.
Ah, you need this room? Don't mind me. I'll find somewhere else.
Oh, meaty bone. Oh, no,
Don't hit me!
Oh. I was sort of hoping that I'd keep on Silent Assassin, but meh. Got ourselves a thing. Now, I don't think anyone wanders into this room, so I think it's probably safest to leave them here, frankly. But, on the other hand, it's always nice to be tidy. There's no one around here right this second, so we're going to take a risk. Risk now for safety later. Drag him in here, we'll hide him in this here. Cupboard. Conveniently empty closet in this just moved into house. Alright, cool. And we've still got the meaty bone. Tuck that away in my shorts, really. And we'll go and see about this rat poison. The game isn't telling me where I can find rat poison, but I seem to remember that there's some rat poison.
It's a nice kitchen.
Kitchens and garages in here, so there's a couple of passing comment on things.
Yeah. Notice how everything looks great.
Any rat poison? There we go. On the side. Done. Let's go serving. Good news, team. Oh no. Oh, there. That's a disaster.
That is Nolan Cassidy, former Secret Service agent and current Providence Herald. Cassidy is assigned to protect Janus.
Look, tipping me left and right here. Start serving people, all right?
Now, see, I definitely did some of this before in the mission, but it appears that whatever
all right,
I did,
folks, the food is ready.
And consequently didn't get the story, so we'll just try and do my
You should try this.
Right, we're just gonna serve some chips to people now.
Ooh, do I feel special.
My pleasure.
Last time I met someone as geeky about their job.
Hi. You want to try something different?
That doesn't make sense.
47 doesn't know how to make things not sound suspicious, even when he's actually genuinely just serving food. I mean, obviously he's
Thank you.
Suspicious ulterior
No,
motive.
thank you.
Yes. I'm sure you don't need me to tell you that.
Hi there. Care for a taste?
Oh, dear.
Let's hope he likes his food, 47.
Oh. Thanks.
Don't mention it.
Cool. Well, it's just not mission story completed, which suggests that actually I could even leave it here without killing him. But Travel, it says mission story completed. Yeah, that's a weirdly early point to finish it. However, that's pretty solid here, so we can obviously see how the rest of this mission plays out. If you want to play it through, Cassidy comes back, you slip some rat poison in his food, he eats it, goes to throw up, you can finish him off with any of the usual standard methods. But if we carry on without going any further, using just the fact that, hey, mission story completed, that means I've still got a target available for some of these other missions, which I'm not sure which of these require Cassidy or not. So we'll leave it there, actually. We're not going to follow through and poison Cassidy when he comes for his burgers. Not sure if he will come in anymore, but we'll just use the opportunity to go and do another story. So, rather than wandering around as a server, let's tidy up and be back in the suit. Okay, so we're going for one of the further mission stories. Apparently I've just missed this opportunity, so we won't be doing that one today. Or at least this mission anyway, we'll maybe do a replay in a second. So we can either do Pestis Control or Whack-A-Mole, both of which sound sort of similar, but presumably I think one of them involves sticking explosives down mole holes, and the other one involves sticking gas in through a vent. I can see the bug swat here for the vent one, so let's have a look if there's anyone around here to talk to us about the mission.
If you could take a couple of steps back, it
no,
make me a little
just
more
being unwelcoming. Who's willing to mission story?
Same guy who just did Cassidy's, right?
Yeah. So I let him use the green shipping container to store some chemicals.
Green shipping
I
container.
asked him if it was poisonous, but he assured me that it was only a sleeping agent. Get this. He told me that he doesn't kill the bugs. He only sedates them so that he can set them free later.
Let me get the...
Don't worry, when we sedate someone, we're going to be killing them afterwards. Right, so the fumigator. So we got a mission story. We're going to follow this mission story. Apparently there's a fumigator in town. He's working on a house belonging to a James Batty and has previously been working on Cassidy's house. The fumigator has stored some of his chemicals, a strong sedative, in a container in a vacant lot near the creek.
Straight.
Lovely.
He's an
so we're going
exterminator.
to start off by
Who cares
obtaining
about the lives of
insecticide.
insects?
I'm
What a
not
weirdo.
allowed to
I
walk
thought so
straight
too.
in there.
But then he told me this story about his pet.
I'm not allowed to walk straight in here either, but no one's watching here, so that means I am allowed straight in. There's a guy over there, so I want to be a little bit careful not to get spotted. Lots of guys. 2 guys anyway. Hopefully we can just quickly sneak through here. And we've got ourselves some insecticide, which will seem familiar to anyone who played the hotel level in Hitman 1. Which was that? Bangkok, that was it. Oh dear.
Damn.
Nearly got spotted there, but got away with it. Who are these guys? I think it might be one of the politician wandering around or someone? Not sure. Anyway, not my business right now. We're going to become an exterminator. Like, publicly one. And not one of the many secret agents hiding around the place. Here we go. This is very, very similar to the Bangkok level, isn't it? Right, now, he's a little bit out of the bush. I don't have anything to... Oh, I do have something to whack him with. Excellent. Silent attack. Bonk. Straight to the back of the head. In we come to the bush. Hope no one's going to come in here. Bit of a risk, but we'll take it for now. Take the house key. Another house key. Is there anywhere better we could hide him? Not really. I don't think you can hide him in bins. Bins are a bit small. And in as a garbage man, yeah, fine. Alright, so we've got ourselves a insecticide, we've got ourselves a disguise, and we've got the key mark of any exterminator, which is a big meaty bone in my hand. Let's put it that way. Right, so we are supposed to be fumigating that house, or we're instead going to fumigate this house, which I think I've got the key for now. Indeed, I'm not even breaking the law by entering. You might think that I was trespassing here, because I'm supposedly already done the fumigation, but apparently that's fine. So, let's just make sure we haven't got cameras on the play, and... Ooh, that was a bit loud, but that's fine. And here we are. Poison the fumigation machine, or turn it on. Well, I'll poison it first. Well, probably didn't even need the insecticide, but I guess part of the mission story, so we'll do it. We'll stick that in there. Discover a way to keep Cassidy inside the house. Okay. Because otherwise he's either not going to be in there, or he's just going to walk out again. He's not in there at the moment. There's a missions thing up there though, so we want to go inside the house and find out what's up there. This suit might be useful. Get a meaty bone back on hand. No one's out here, so we'll just go with bonk. You can be a little bit quieter, that would be appreciated. This will be where the... Yeah, no, the game wants me to disguise myself as an exterminator. Maybe I'm allowed in as an exterminator, who knows? Ooh, that's a pair of feet out there. We'll hide him a little bit better than that. Okay, fine, that should be good. So I guess we'll try just walking in and see if we get chucked out. Oh my god, we called it by security camera. So much for shoot the security. Oh, no, I'm definitely not allowed in there. Alright, let's take out this bullet impact noticed. Who noticed it though? Not sure who noticed that. Alright, so we want to get upstairs, but we supposedly want to stay as an exterminator, and we also don't want to... We want to stay as an exterminator, and we're not allowed in the house as an exterminator, so either I've got to find a way up without getting spotted. Oh, they are getting a bit loud about finding perpetrators. Not sure what for. They seem to be on quite high alert up top there. I've got a pipe here, so let's try climbing this. I say pipe, it's like set of Ethernet cable or something. I can jump off from here. No, I'm not actually illegal out here. Apparently, exterminators wandering around out here was fine. Now, the good news is I can sneak in here. The bad news is there is a camera somewhere that I'm trying to spot, but I'm really struggling to see. If I jump in here, I might get recorded, and that would be in trouble, but we'll give it a look-see.
Cassidy looks to be a gun enthusiast.
Ooh, hello.
The room looks like it's outfitted with a lot of security and alarms.
Ah, that's where the camera is. Fine. Oh, actually, maybe. Oh, I see. We in fact want to be recorded, possibly. Well, we can probably go over it just by smashing the glass, so I saw there was an achievement popping towards by shooting the cameras, so we'll take that out. Oh, hello. We got spotted. Oh, no. I possibly do not want to do that. Oh, no. This has gone horribly wrong. Alright, I don't think this is always going to work anymore. I suspect this has gone a little bit too wrong for any hope of... Oh, no. Alright, well, let's see if we shoot this camera. Does that get me the achievement? 4 of 12. Okay, so no is the answer. Alright. What happens if I smash this now? Maybe we can get away with this. It says discover a way to keep casting inside out. It's still got that.
We got no vision.
I have to just take one of those guns. Hello. Oh, that was silly easy. Okay, right, we'll take one of these guns. All of the guns? Maybe all the guns. I mean, it still says discover a way to keep him inside the house. How many guns can we steal? All of the guns. Oh, hello. Come on. Yeah, so this might just be hopeless endeavourment. We can no longer keep him inside the house, but... Alright, well, it's not going very well. Oops. Let's take out some witnesses. Attempt to take out some witnesses. We have a lot more witnesses. Oh dear, my aiming's not good today. Who else is aware of who I am? My vague thought is if I take out everyone who is orange, then maybe I'll be able to complete the mission story because no one will know that I am a exterminator. Right, I've gone to Hunted State. Oh no, there's still one there. One more to get. Come on. Come on, don't tell anyone, please. Bang. Oh, what? You didn't die? Die. Alright, cool. So. Oh, come on. Stupid people with their orange markers. How do you know who I am? Right, anyone else? No. That guy. Now, I think, possibly, that means... right. I don't want to get away with these weapons. Go and hide the weapons so that I'm not obviously illegal when I'm running around. And from there, maybe... cool. I might... Oh! Somehow, that person knows who I am. I don't know how. I thought I killed everyone. 2 people. Oh, goodness sake. Right.
Kill you. I got him.
It's possible it's something to do with the cameras. I'm sort of tempted to go around shooting all the cameras rather than doing things, which is probably not good for my actual achieving this goal.
He's right there.
Yes, he's right there. Compromised. It says I'm compromised. No one's alive to know who I am. Right, we'll do that. Is there an alarm somewhere I can turn off? Surveillance tape.
A recording of some sort. The note mentions another house. Perhaps Cassidy is using one of the vacant buildings as a base of operations, 47.
That's a clue.
A letter from Janus to someone called Zoe. It looks like a draft and is full of explicit descriptions of how unhappy Janus is with Zoe and her sister having been appointed chairwomen of the Ark Society. Huh.
So, we've still got discover a way to keep Cassidy inside.
This is a good find, 47.
Don't make this any worse. Come on out.
No one appears to know who I am anymore, although, well, in theory no one knows who I am, although there are a lot of enforcers now, so I'm not sure if they get upgraded because of the mess I made. Alright, okay, this mission story has not gone to plan. I'm weighing up whether I want to try and carry on with it. Let's have a look what the other mission stories are like right now. For example, could I... So I could plausibly still pick up Whack-A-Mole, it sounds like. But the question is whether it's worth trying to follow up on pest control. I'm really not sure what it's talking about for try and find a way to keep Cassidy inside the house. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a quick look, see if I can make sense of this clue or instruction. If I can't immediately work out what I need to do, I suspect maybe that got distracted because of the alarms going on continuously. Oh, if I need some bone, well, I've got it. So it's useful to have subduing thing. No, all the other alarms have gone, so that's quite loud. Sorry for that if it's too loud for listening to. Alright, what we're going to do here is we're going to move on to a different mission story, specifically going to try that, the Whack-A-Mole one. And maybe in the time I'm doing that, if I'm correct, I think that might be a way to kill Janus. And then my thinking is, having got rid of Janus, we'll then be able to, they'll finish cleaning up this house, and maybe that'll give me a window to go back in and pick up where I left off. So we're going to give that a shot. First thing then, in that case, is we're going to need to find where exactly I'm supposed to be for the start of that story. So this is where we begin the level. We come in this way. We're looking for the guy who's complaining about killing moles with explosives. There's a guard somewhere out here. Some sort of police officer talking to the mole exterminator. Okay. Oops. Sorry, looked away from the screen for a second to check if there were any comments, and in the process ran into a wall. Body found. Yeah, that might happen a few times. Now, where was the mole guy? Somewhere around here. I thought here we are, these two.
I swear I have a license for it. I just don't bring it with me. You can't just confiscate my property. I need it to get rid of an aggressively invasive mole in this poor old man's backyard.
Calm down, Demolition Man. Unless it's a flesh-eating mutant mole, you don't need explosives. We're gonna keep them safe in our trunk until you produce that license, okay?
Ah, come on, man. It's standard procedure.
It might be standard procedure.
One of Janus's gardeners has decided to clear
explosives without license. Why are you confused about this?
Sir, if the American police force looked to YouTube as guiding principle for standard procedure, I'm pretty sure civilization would have collapsed a long time ago.
Yeah, about civilization collapsing. It's nothing to do with whether the American police force looks to YouTube for guidance. Right. It's more to do with whether everyone looks to YouTube and inexperienced no people. Anyway, before I get too distracted with that, let's deal with this gardener. So we're going to need his disguise. He's going to wander off somewhere. Conveniently close to those bushes, maybe? Let's see where he walks. No one's around. Easy opportunity to... Let's see. I feel like I might not need his explosives really. I've got several things, including a remote explosive, on me already from the from picking up in that room. So.
Damn donut let's see. Oh sure, if you play around a little.
Huh?
I'll just throw that in there. Get to have a look. Please ignore the very creepy-looking bodyguard with a
crap.
meaty bone behind you.
So
donk. Nicely done. Just about. Kept out of the way. Another house key. 4 out of 5 on the key maker. We want one more key in this run. Come the gardener. Right, pick up rake. Jeez. Is that... yeah, okay, well, won't carry that around with me. It's a bit too awkward. Obtain an explosive item from the item stash. Hello. I imagine I don't have a license, so I suspect this is going to have to be with a little bit of illegality. There's a few guards.
Yeah, I can't let you pass. I'm sorry, sir.
That's not a surprise. He's now staring that way. He's not bothering to watch the guy who just ran past him. The only problem is that guard there. I mean, so the 3 security guys are all safe. It's this builder that he's fine. He's looking the other way. Here we go. Whoa, that looks big. Okay, we got in. Now I just need to get out again. This way. Not too close, please. Think I can get away with this? Yeah, there we go. Easy peasy. Infiltrate Janus's garden. Well, unfortunately, I've got his key now, so blend in as a gardener. Nope, not going to clean up these leaves today. So, we're into searching mode again. I assume that's due to still cleaning up some of the mess in Cassidy's house, but we'll ignore it for the moment. Can I get in here? Yep. Janus's key. And I'm allowed in here because I am here to exterminate the moles. That's fine. Here we come. Ask the guard for instructions. Hello, this guy is a clue. I'm just going to stand near him and see if he gives me that clue. Which is always useful. No, no obvious, just announcing the clue, so...
Oh, yeah. Oh. So, the other day I accidentally asked Janus about that urn in the basement. Big mistake.
Haven't you learned anything yet? How long did he talk for?
Oh, can't really be sure. I zoned out eventually. It's not as bad as that time I used the gramophone inside the house, though. Man, that tune kicked off some old memories and some long-ass stories. He dragged me down to the basement and showed me all of his memorabilia.
You know how it works.
Interesting. Maybe you should try to spark some of those old stories, 47. Who knows what secrets Janus might reveal.
Well,
I've learned my lesson, that's for sure.
I understand you have a mole problem.
Oh, you're a godsend. Let's get straight to it.
Get it,
the sooner this is fixed, the
talking
sooner
about
I won't
moles,
have to listen to
it's
Mr.
sorry,
Janus's
that way.
complaints. Follow me.
Right, off we go. Follow this very slow person who's obediently sticking to the path. I guess I should pretend to also be like that. Yeah, I can see the mole problem.
As you can see, we have a mole issue. Now, I know a
pigeon
permanent
issue as
solution
well.
might take some time, but if you could just fill the holes by the end of the day, it'd be great. Come find me when you're done.
Cool. Right, we need to block some mole holes. What have I got? I got a lot of things. Most of which are probably going to get me in trouble if I got seen sticking them in holes. Let's stick a meaty bone in here. Conceal an explosive in a mole hole. Here's another one. Ooh, I know. How close are you coming? There's quite a few of these holes. Like, stick a soda can in this one. Is this standard procedure? Like for gardeners. A, is it standard procedure for gardeners to deal with mole problems? And B, is it standard procedure for gardeners to deal with mole problems by just wandering around and sticking anything in these holes?
Greetings, sir.
Right, are you gonna spot the explosive? Nope. Block 2 more holes. Okay. That hole's already done, right? Yeah. Did that hole. Where we got more holes? We got one here, which he's not looking at, so we can pop that one with the baseball I just found. That mole hole is not that, that's just some leaves. I think it must be the one out front, right? I'm gonna put that detonator away before I accidentally blow it up too early. Matting rat poison, sort of vaguely fitting in a way, I guess. I thought there was a hole out here. Is that it? Does that count as it? It's maybe a bit far away. I'll try it anyway. Apparently I'm not allowed to fill it with a thing, so let's put a flash grenade in. Infiltrate Janice's garden. I guess that means that was not the one. We'll retrieve that. And hide it quickly. 47. Thank you. We need to get back in again. Although that guy's going to see us, so we'll have to wait. Now, where was the mole hole I haven't filled then? I've got one more hole to fill. And on this side. Blend in until he comes past. No mole holes here, so it must be one of those ones over there I missed, but I thought I got all of them. Come on. Past we come. Oh no, not past we come. Yeah, quite. Check your watch and shake your hands. Come on, move. Further? Yes, good. Off we go. Right, we can get up and carry on. Okay, so that's a bag, that's fine. That's blocked. That's blocked. 2. I don't know how many there are total, so there's no point counting them, but... there we go. For some reason this one didn't get blocked. Stick flash grenade in. There we go. Form job. Please don't go looking too closely at what any of these things are. Good to have a challenge or a story which involves just picking up random junk around the place though. He's far enough away, I think it's safe. Confirm.
I'm done.
Great. Let me have a quick look.
Maybe don't? I don't know. When you say you're going to have a quick look, what exactly are you planning on doing?
A bit unorthodox, maybe, but you got the job done. Let me get Mr. Janus so we can inspect it for himself.
So they can. Okay, that one's alright. Cool, so Janus is going to go and have a look around himself.
Tell Mr. Janus the molehills have been fixed.
Alright.
Alright, so again, we've now got the mission story done. At this point, basically, I don't
Janus should
actually
be here
need
to inspect the
complete
work soon.
assassination.
47.
And there's an argument that I'd prefer not to, given that I want to use Janus's ground phone to get him to go and tell me some well, my clues, but it's satisfying to actually finish off.
Cold War
right?
spy master and the first Providence constant. I wonder how much he remembers, how little he cares.
Now, is he going to be programmed to go look at the right one first? Because I'd rather he doesn't look at this one with a flash grenade in it. That feels like it might get me in trouble. Also, which is the one I did put the explosives
Seems like I've been forced to deal with moles my entire life.
Oh look, he's spotted double weenie.
Moles I employed, and now these little pests.
Alright, so we're going to get the baseball one, that's fine. Note to self, put the explosives in that one if I have to do this again. Get it done quickly. Alright, and this one he spots the meaty bone. Again, a little bit weird, but he's apparently going to let me off with it. Which is the explosives one? Bench. This one, cool. Off he goes. I'm a little bit concerned he's going to look at this one and go, hold on, what the hell's this flash grenade doing in here? But, oh no, he's not bothering to check that one. Lucky me.
What?
Or that one. Guess he just doesn't have enough dialogue for these mole holes, so he's just going to walk past each of them and make sure that his path takes him past all.
The embassy in Nicaragua in 1986. Carmen. She had a charming mole right next to her perfectly luscious, plump lips. I discovered the mole was fake after we kissed, and it got stuck on my cheek. I think I'm going to get a
non-target kill here, but
sent her to the camps.
All right, I think that's probably time to go.
End to James. Death feels like an easy way out for a man like him. Still. We are close now,
cool.
47.
That's one down. We've got 2 more clues to get, and mission story-wise, I think we're looking good now. We've got basically just this one. We've done the missions. This one. We've got pest control, which I'm going to go back and see if I can achieve, and then yeah. So the Redcom trail I had to do a restart for, just because basically you've got to do that, I think, from the sort of start of the mission, otherwise the timing window closes.
People say he carved himself a set of dentures.
Right, so plan now. We're going to go back. We're going to see if Nolan Cassidy's house has become a little more calm and composed. In particular, can I go back to being an exterminator and draw him into that? Now the first problem is, where did I leave the exterminator outfit? When did I swap out of that? I think I left it in the backyard, right? Because I swapped into the bodyguards to exterminate a little more carefully. Oh, that's one area I haven't been to yet, apparently. Well, right, so I'm here. That's my target. The prophecy I'm looking for is this one, not the Wilsons. The Cassidy's here, in fact. Yeah, makes sense. Drop this guy's exterminator. Marvellous. And there's a clue right behind it as well. So we'll go off of those.
Take care of our trees.
He's still nicely kept out of the way there, along with my original suit. This is where we want to be. I am now trespassing, but that's fine. We're going to become... Okay, so the alarm's still going. Back to the exterminator. Let's see what we can do. Mission stories. Pest control, follow. Discover a way to keep Cassidy inside this house still. I suspect that this is not actually going to work, and the chance of this is still already gone. I've got one person there who apparently can
send someone over, would you?
Still knows who I am, but oh, goodness sake. There we go. Still compromised, but oh, bodies around the place. Ooh, a key. Is that the 5th key I need? Yes, excellent. Wow, okay. Wow. Yeah, okay, there's a few casualties from the first time round. Another house key, not that that's any use anymore. More guns. More guns. More keys, more guns. More guns. This wasn't meant to be a kill everyone run through, but hey, I guess that's what we've ended up with. Yeah, more instances of the Lewinsky house key. How many keys do they need for the Lewinsky house? These two bodies haven't even been found yet. I guess we'll tuck them away while we're here. Yeah, I'm not clear what find a way to keep him inside the house really means now. Other than possibly wait until he comes in the house and knock him out. I guess that technically will keep him inside. I guess we'll give that a shot. He comes close enough to the house. Right, okay, we tidied up the place a little. Alarm's still going off, which is a pain. I don't know how we stop the alarm here. Although I don't know how we turn the alarm into getting Cassidy inside the house. I suspect that even if Cassidy were to come back in now, which he might do. Let's have a look, see if we can lure him in. Too far away. Did he hear the coin? I'm not convinced. Alternative plan I'm considering is we go and I mean he's just sort of waiting there. I think again maybe I've broken the circuit because he knows he's not allowed to be in there. What happens if I throw a coin for him now? Is he gonna go for it?
You can't throw that. Oh, come on.
No, I have entirely broken Cassidy's circuit. That's quite impressive, really. Alright. Annoyingly, I don't have anything to knock him out with. I'd have to do it with my hands, and that's going to take a while. But, fortunately, over here, someone's got a nice newspaper. Is that good enough? Apparently. 47 is such a good assassin that he can knock people out with a newspaper. So, I think we're good. No one on either side. Silent attack, pacify. Bonk. Yep. I am that good. Breaking news achievement. Nice. Mission story guide updated. I suspect that means it's going to say I'm not allowed to do this anymore. Oh no. Discover a way to keep him in the house. I mean, yeah, he's in the house now. We're just gonna stick him here next to the pipe and see what happens. I think at this point we're not going to be able to actually do the official steps, so I'm just going to try poisoning him with this and see what happens. I suspect the answer is we need to restart, but poisoned already? Yeah, the way to stick the poison in. Turn on fumigation machine.
Nicely done,
mission
47.
still completed. It worked.
This should keep things nice and quiet inside the house.
Wow, that is very green. I'm guessing. Well, actually, I've got a thing on. I should be safe to go in. Yeah, I'm safe to go in. Good. Cool. Well, that was entirely pointless. Are there any particular ways I want to kill him for challenges? I have apparently not yet got type lethal poison, but unfortunately I don't have any lethal poison injections on me. I don't think you can apply them to unconscious people anyway. All types of electricity. There's no point getting one type of electricity if I can get all of them. Sniper rifle from particular places. Janus, non-Cassidy in the Wilson's toilet after having poisoned him. Oh, I should have done that from the mission story. Janus with poisoned food. more sniper rifle, poison drinks, and actually eliminate him with the fumigation machine, which needs lethal poison, not either emetic or or whatever. I mean, the strength of this may well be that actually that would kill him, but oh well. For now, it looks like we're just going to go for a quick neck.
And that is Nolan Cassidy taken.
Oh, no, that's good enough.
Both targets are confirmed killed.
All that remains now is to find the information we came for.
Right,
and
well,
get out of here.
Let's get some information and be done with the level. And we get a little achievement for getting them with, I assume probably for the one with the gas and one with the moles. Alright, so there's some information here, supposedly. I feel something vibrating. Oh, what's this? Something oh yeah, dig, missing shovel. Okay, right, so apparently I can dig up some information which I've not seen before. Where's there going to be a shovel? Somewhere in one of the back gardens, surely, but it's an axe. Anything in here? Oh, area discovered. Hooray, that was the last level in the video. And it's a shovel. Perfect. Double win. Yep, I'm an exterminator. I'm just going to go digging up some frog habitats. What name? Dig. There we go. Dig. Find the buried item. Right.
A cigar box with a few cigars and a note inside. Well, this is very interesting. The note indicates that the box was given to Janus by the Constant as per tradition, he writes.
Excuse me, sir.
47. This could mean the Constant and Janus meet up on a regular basis. Excellent find.
Right. So we've got one clue left to go, and then we can leave this level. Which we can tell I'm going to have a marvellous score on, given the number of people I shot in that house and the mess I made of that scenario. That particular one, but wow, this is one game I don't have the key for. Yoink. Oh, apparently I'm trespassing. I did pick up a videotape, so I wonder if it's just going to be the way to play this. Oh, hello. Excuse me. Bonk.
That is totally insane.
Oh, whoops. I was supposed to.
Anger management course, man.
Oh, hello. That's quite a dress. Okay, that was less helpful. Locate the lawsuit. I don't know why I suddenly found out about that, but oops, no, sorry, not allowed to be in here. Now, I do seem to be 2 out of 4 towards subduing all of the servers, so I might see if I can grab that challenge while I'm going. Or at least I'm assuming that's what the challenge is. Subdued 2 of the servers so far, and it's popped up twice at those times. It's called Sleepy Cake, so seems likely that I want to knock out the other 2 servers, who I think are both back where the first mission story is that we saw when we started this level. So I am now basically on the opposite side of the map so I'm going the wrong way for that. But we'll pick up the lawsuit and then maybe we can just knock them out on the way out.
Oh, we got another one of these puppies in the warehouse.
Off we go. It's odd how this level probably isn't any larger than most of them, and indeed may well be smaller than quite a lot of levels. But I think because of its relative openness and just sort of linear pathways, like the roads, it actually feels quite surprisingly long. Oh, hello. Who are you? Don't know. Don't care. Oh, James Batty. I haven't worn your suit yet. We should wear that for convenient purposes. And indeed become
Janus is apparently engaged in a civil lawsuit with another resident of Whittleton Creek. James Batty, the plaintiff, wants Janus to stop his annual landing of a helicopter near the local creek. Batty claims it interrupts the nesting birds and a species of frog that has been declared endangered. Must be a very important trip, given his poor health.
Right,
Good work, 47. We now know Janus is meeting with the Constant at an event related to the Ark Society. And we have an approximate date as well. I think that's all we're going to get.
We're close to the finish line. It's time to end this.
All mission objectives are completed.
So just leave over
47,
there, but
once you've left
before we do so,
I will notify Providence of our discovery.
We're going to go and get...
In the meantime, we'll go over the clues.
2 more sleepy cakes.
Once we've located the Constant, we'll make our final move.
You make it sound so easy.
I think this is one of them. Yes, excellent. And then the other will be this guy over here, which is somewhat going to be quite visible, but hey, that's what's doing it at the time I need to level this. Bingo. It's fine. Oh, I also got 1 out of 5 for Muffin Man. Not sure what that's going to be for, but hey, we'll have to leave it for now. The exit is basically look at the bus times. Alright, that was, I think, is that 3 or 4 of the story missions? Got a few challenges, which wasn't the intention, but hey, very good to happen onto or deliberately get while going. Nice. And a mission score of 0. Sweet. So that comes from no bodies found apparently. I guess I killed everyone who found any bodies. Definitely said I found some bodies at some point, but yeah, maybe it's just that one guy I killed at the end. And no recordings got deleted stuff. But I did lose 90,000 points for killing non-targets, and I also only scored 60 in the first place. So my actual score was minus 30,000. Good. Right. So we unlocked a couple more mastery levels, new pickup location, new stash location, new starting location, and that's 2. That's we've got 1 mission story left. So one of the nice things about the way the game is laid out is with these, it sort of picks out 3 mission stories. It reckons key ones for finding out some of the story behind each level. And if you choose, you can just select it now, and it will come into the level with it preloaded as a knowing what to do. So let's do that. Let's see if we can wrap up the mission stories for Whittleton Creek. Okay, so we're going to start with the same principles as before. We established that I do want to assassinate someone with lethal poison, so maybe we'll take a lethal poison with us, or smuggle one in anyway. Let's go with Hidden Stash Park. Take a lethal syringe somewhere, 1 lethal syringe, and we'll go without lockpicks. There are lots of keys around the place and fences that can vault. And we'll take some lethal poison vial as well. And then if I start somewhere else, that'll get me there's only 6 locations to start in this map. Yeah, I guess it is actually a relatively small map. It's just, say, it still feels large just because you run everywhere and it's long, linear, empty spaces. I don't think it matters particularly much. So hey, let's go with where we just unlocked the option to start with the gardener. Cool, and this should get me a trophy, because there's always a trophy for starting in a different location with a pickup arranged. Right, stop blending in. And there we go, that's the trophy I was expecting. And breadcrumb trail. Stop following. We don't want to stop following. We want to follow. In fact, we seem to be starting conveniently close to them.
Dale Anderson, the best mailman in Whittleton Creek. What do you have there?
Well, I've got this package for James Batty. It's from something called the Mysterious Cheese Company. I guess that would explain the smell. I swear to God, he gets the oddest things in the mail.
He's a strange one, that James Batty. Is he still trying to sue Janice?
Oh, yes. That's exactly why I'm dreading the delivery of this package. He keeps talking my ears off and shows me all these legal documents like I'm supposed to understand what they mean. Say, would you deliver this for me? I can make you a postal deputy.
No, sorry, Dale. I'm late for my yoga training.
Well, this looks like it's going to be heavily tied into the stuff I just found at the very end of the last run. But
a lawsuit between Janus and another resident might be a good place to start your investigation into Janus's life, 47. I suggest you look closer at this James Batty fellow.
Right.
Late already, so I guess it's fine. I'm
Offer
sure the
to
missus
help
will
the mailman.
understand.
Offer to help.
Do you need some help?
You know what, friend? I could indeed use some help. It's very kind of you to ask. People in this neighborhood are just so friendly. That's what I really love about this place.
No problem. What do you need?
Well, I'm running awfully late today. Chatty people in this neighborhood, you know? Anyway, I've got this package for James Batty in number 432. Would you be able to deliver it to him? I wouldn't normally just hand over a package like that, but you look very trustworthy.
I could do that. House number 432?
Yes, big house at the bend in the road. It's undergoing fumigation at the moment, so you can't miss it. Just leave it in the mailbox and ring his doorbell, and he'll come get it.
I feel like I should have been dressed as an exterminator for this. It's like, well, it's probably the house you're busy exterminating, right?
This place is just amazing. Helen gives away muffins, and you're helping deliver packages. What a day!
Hey. Also, I think his disguise is probably one I need to wear still, so bear in mind for the future that I should become the mailman.
What?
Alright, so... Oops, that's a bench. Off we go. That's Mr. Cassidy, we'll ignore him. Now, I feel like there should be some sort of thing building into this, like put an explosive in with the package. But for the first pass, it seems to be telling me just deliver the package and be done. So we'll see what comes up next. Conceal item. Package. Ring the doorbell to lure Batty to friendly neighborhood hitman 1 of 3. And snail mail challenge done. Ring doorbell. Obtain a lawsuit from his shed. I guess this. Okay, fine. So this is purely there as a formalized way to distract him and make sure. Oh no, that's a bad way to do it because he's now coming this way. Let's get in the other way. I could steal the exterminator's disguise to do this, but it's easy enough just to walk in ourselves. Patty's out of the way. And there's an exterminator. Fortunately, this is why I regret not bringing a lockpick and have to go around the window. Yep, so this is where we would have just
Janus is apparently engaged in a civil lawsuit with another resident of Whittleton Creek. James Batty, the plaintiff, wants Janus to stop his annual landing of a helicopter near the local creek. The lawsuit also mentions Nolan Cassidy and his unlawful surveillance around town. So Janus takes a helicopter trip once per year. I think we're onto something here, 47.
Okay,
47,
this was our clue.
I think it would be beneficial to locate the unlawful surveillance mentioned in the lawsuit. Perhaps Nolan Cassidy's house would be a good place to start.
That's the next door house, so let's just pop over there. Now, infiltrate his house. Let's see. Firstly, how do we get over? Good, there's a bit of fence that's nice and low here. Oh, that doesn't get me in though. But that second fence does. Guard walks here, but that's fine. I can just don't have anything to knock him out with. So I think there's that camera there is a bit of a pain. Don't want to risk getting caught on camera. So we'll wait for him to turn around, start walking back to the house, and we'll get him while he's near, just before, ideally in this bit here, the corner where the camera can't see, but before he gets to the window. There we go. Dun, dun. And ooh, a little bit earlier than I wanted, but I think we got away with it. There we go, lovely. These guys, and a gun. What do you know? We're good to go. Can't quite dodge the camera, and I'm not going to try and eliminate all 12 cameras in this one, so I'm going to go through the window here. Not without getting recorded by that camera, but that's fine. I'm allowed to be here.
Good work on the undercover agent, Spencer. They've managed to blend in very nicely.
Thank you, sir.
Ah, is this recording?
Entirely native. You'd be hard pressed to distinguish them from the other residents who visit work.
So we've got a few, including we've got Cassidy himself, and we've got a few, what do we call them? Enforcers. So we're going to stand here and wait for them to leave.
Plumber, they can put in a new guy. Have them install cameras in people's homes.
I suppose so, Mr. Cassidy.
Yeah? You'll see. We'll own this town yet.
Don't think he comes this way. I think I go back. The one who stays here should be about to walk off. Good. There we go. And we can just walk up and pick up this camera tape.
A recording of some sort. The note mentions another house. Perhaps Cassidy is using one of the vacant buildings as a base of operations, 47.
Feels like an elaborate fetch quest. Possible trading quest. Right, so we've got another property that's undergoing construction. So this is gonna, this story is going to get me, it looks like, at least 2 of the clues. Maybe it'll turn out to be all 3 of the clues.
Good today, sir.
I guess that makes sense. And most of the mission stories tie you into a way to assassinate a target. This one maybe is a way to get you the other objective done. So I'm allowed in here, that's nice. These 2 aren't enforcers, so I can just walk past. I'm even allowed to carry lead pipes here, which, if you watch my master mode Mumbai, you'll know that I had a little bit of fun with last time.
Record the surveillance in the attic. Bring the tapes over to HQ.
Right, up we go.
Cassidy is certainly keeping a close watch on Janus. I'm willing to bet those surveillance tapes hold interesting information.
Here's the ladder, which all the other houses have as well, in slightly different orientations. Now we've got somewhere to play a video on. Listen to the recording.
Yes, I understand you tried to reach me earlier. Ah, there you are, my boy. Yes, well, it's about the chairman's seat. I understand Frederick was overlooked despite my recommendations. I would appreciate an explanation of the reasoning behind the decision. Well, it's a long and rather complicated discussion to undertake over the phone. Your request was put in front of the partners and considered, but in the end, it was decided to assign the role to the Washington twins. The partners saw their ideas as a breath of fresh air. A breath of fresh air. They are fortune seekers, robbers of the past, focusing on glory and wealth and outlandish futuristic dealings rather than conservation. They are not representative of what the society was built for. I understand your concern. Rest assured, I will be watching them closely. Very well. It seems we have a lot to discuss when we meet soon. Agreed. Until then.
Excellent. This confirms that Janus and the Constant will meet up soon. I don't think we'll be able to identify the partners today, but this is very useful. The tape doesn't specify where that meeting will take place, however. We need that final bit, 47. So, we know that Janus is expecting to leave Whittleton Creek via helicopter, and that he's going to meet the Constant at some event. I think it's time to look inside Janus's house for more clues.
Cool. Okay, I like this mission story. It's longer than the usual, but it's also, yeah, it really does feel like it's you know, sort of the official, I guess, canon set of information that you can discover. So you've got a set of choices. There's lots of different little bits you can put together, and I think any three of them will work as a combination. But oops, I'm trespassing when I come in here. Apparently this outfit is not suitable for Janus's property, but that's fine. We've got other people who I'm sure will be happy to donate theirs. Let's see. Can I lure you in here?
Excuse me?
I got lead pipe.
We
That's
might
useful.
have a situation. Sweeping area.
Now that guard over there is going to be a bit annoying. But yeah, anyway, so you can get the nice series of all the official clues, I guess, which can help you really build up the picture of what's happened. And yeah, it sort of gives you a canon story for exactly what you're supposed to be finding out in this level as part of the
got some strange
narrative.
noises here. Looking into it. Over.
On he comes. Is that other guy turn around? Yes, perfect timing.
Bingo.
Bingo indeed. Excuse me. Come on, push. There we go. And we have ourselves a lovely disguise. Just pick up all my coins again. Excellent. Disguise complete with visibly massive gun, which is lovely. It's a bit where the game definitely falls a little bit down compared to in its design. So obviously it's meant to be that you can have characters who are allowed to carry weapons because they're armed and non-armed. Problem is this scenario that there are a bunch of people who should know that you're armed and allowed to be carrying arms because you're actually one of their security guards. So, like all the other security guards who aren't enforcers and can spot me, yeah, sure, fine, they're happy with me carrying this gun. Oops. Hello, team. But unfortunately, where are you coming to? Are you coming all the way in here? No, not quite. Maybe we'll bring you in. But yeah, but unfortunately, obviously the whole point is that they're undercover. They don't look like they're supposed to be able to carry weapons. And so if I wandered around, say, the garden party, I should get into a lot of trouble for carrying a gun on my back. But it turns out, actually, in this one, you don't. If you're in this, the game has just recognised it as a disguise that's allowed to carry arms visibly. Anyway, that's that done. We could take out the second one, but I'm not going to bother right now. They're wandering off anyway. We are looking for the memorabilia, but while we're here, pour tea. Poison cup of tea with lethal poison vial. I hope that might be my lethal poison I need to get, along with a specific challenge for poisoning the constant. Sorry, not constant. Janus. It's downstairs, isn't it? Which I don't need a key for, amazingly. Excellent. Discover a clue in the memorabilia room. Oh, hello. Which way are you going? Oh, no, hello. You are able to detect me. How far are you going? I think that's fine. Don't think there's anyone else in here. Destroy all the recordings for good measure, which was in fact my only thing so far that's not been in Silent Assassin, so who knows, maybe we've got a Silent Assassin run coming up. I mean, still plenty of opportunity for this to go horribly wrong. James wandering upstairs. I've got some time yet before he corks it. Dump you there. What are we looking for as evidence? 2 busts. Discover a clue. I mean, there's not much to interact with other than those busts, so unless it's that thing in the back there. Oh, it's that photograph, isn't it? Cool, pick up.
That's the last piece of the puzzle found, 47.
Hurrah.
While we didn't end up with the names or locations of the Providence partners as we had hoped, this at least gives us a clear bead on the Constant. We can expect to find him at the annual gathering of the Ark Society in November. It should be enough. The Ark Society annual gathering. 47, that's it. That has to be the event where Janus and the Constant are meeting. That's the last piece of the puzzle found, 47. While we didn't end up with the names or locations of the Providence partners as we had hoped, this at least gives us a clear bead on the Constant. We can expect to find him at the annual gathering of the Ark Society in November. It should be enough.
Ah, good. Okay. So, we've now done all the mission stories, and I have hopefully set that up so that Janus is going to be eliminated by poison in a nice, sneaky silent assassin way anytime now. So I'm going to leave that. Let's find a way to eliminate Nolan Cassidy and close this level down. No more clues required, and what's a good way to get Mr. Cassidy? Also, I could pick up another mission story. In fact, there's any of the ones that I haven't done as part of this this stream. That was Janus killing. That, I mean, we could follow that through and actually finish it off. It's a little bit slow, but it's perfectly doable, and it's also was, in theory, keep my silent assassin rating. That is hilarious, but quite long. And that one is Janus again. So, yeah, I guess House for Sale is the one that is not yet. We haven't yet played through in this stream. So let's get that started anyway. Where do we need to go to start that out? Disguise yourself as a server. Okay, so the official way to disguise yourself as a server is over there with the guy who serves the muffins. That is a silly way to disguise yourself as a server. He has lots of people watching him. This is the sensible way to disguise yourself as a server. What? How did someone see me? Oh my goodness. Well, so much for being silent assassin. I know, you saw there was a person.
Location check!
No, there's more people out there. Fine. We'll rely on the fact that no one actually knows who I am. Oh, well, actually, I say no one knows who I am. The unconscious server probably does. Oh dear. I'll take you down as well, and hopefully public enemy number 1. Any way I can dump you? Not in here. Oh no. Oh,
finally.
We got Janus.
Death feels like an easy way out for a man like him. Still. We are close now, 47.
There doesn't actually appear to be anywhere to hide these bodies, so I'm getting a little bit concerned that there's the 2 things in here which I could do. I think... Oops, that's not one. I have a gun in my hand. I think we're just going to go for it and hope it works out.
Hey, bro.
Obtain rat poison.
We have a right to know them. The Wilsons.
I just grabbed that from there. Place the muffin on the serving plate. So, yeah, sad not to get the Silent Assassin, if only for the elegance, but the important thing is that I don't need that for this one. Getting Silent Assassin is really only for if you're either running for score or place food on food. I need actually to have a muffin, I guess. Okay, have a muffin? Yep. All the muffins. One more. There you go. All the muffins.
Thanks for checking in.
Place a muffin. And we're going to poison the muffin. Special sprinkles.
Odd.
You should go for that muffin. All the other muffins are gone.
In case it's your first time here, I'd like to let you know that Granny's is a locally owned and operated business.
Blueberry muffins strong enough to knock people out remotely? Let's quickly test it. I've got a few. Bonk. Yep, they are. Good news. That worked. Bad news. I'm set. Oh no, hold on. It does not appear they're strong enough to knock people out. They're enough to knock them down briefly. Alright, he wanders off. I want to now become him. Oops, too close. Oh. Stay out of sight of the other server who recognises I'm not one of them. Oh, this is quite a long wait if I do this. Just do that. Bonk. House key. There we go. Bit of a risky thing. He's probably going to get found before very long, but I think I might get away with it.
If the realtor doesn't show up, I want you to penetrate the house.
Oh, that's not what that's probably going to get me in trouble.
Mr. Cassidy, I'm sorry for the delay. I'm ready to take you to the house.
About time. Let's go. You know which one it is, right? Last one on the right, far end of the road.
Now let's go then.
I hope
Come
you
on.
got your presentation in order. I don't want this to be a waste of time. You understand me?
Yes, Mr. Cassidy.
Right, I'm probably not going to talk a huge amount through the rest of this because, as I say, there's quite a lot of funny dialogue in the house tour. So yeah, I'm just going to let the game speak for itself, and kudos to the writers for coming up with a very, very amusing scenario. Yeah, so give my voice a break and have a nice recording of. Hopefully, I'll go through the whole house and get all the dialogue. Come on, Cassidy.
Fine. I've had my eye on this place for quite some time.
This is the downstairs living room. It is most commonly used for watching television and other recreational purposes. Large room with 2 easy-to-get-to exits. Dark floors hide stains easily. A room with lots of potential.
I don't know. I'm not really feeling it in here. What else can you show me? Fine. I've had my eye on this place for quite some time. Let's see what sort of secrets she holds.
This is the upstairs hallway. It connects all the rooms up here. Add a few closets or a large box in a corner, and the room's practical value becomes apparent.
I don't know. Got anything more interesting to show me? It's all very familiar.
Am I glad to see you? I need your help.
Yet another room up here. I suppose you could use it as an office or recreational room of some sort. Maybe a place to store your memorabilia.
Yeah. That's not gonna make me buy this place. Let's move on.
Here we have the master bathroom. Shower, toilet, double sinks. Perfect for the busy couple, and large enough to allow for privacy, even when occupied by 2 people at the same time.
That's all fine. Is there more to this house, though?
A spare bedroom, in case you have a lot of house guests. It could also be used as an upstairs office, or a storage space with easy access to the attic above.
What about storage possibilities? Anything of that nature you could show me?
The attic. Not too much to say about it. It's small, tends to be prone to a leaky roof, and likely houses various types of molds.
What are you talking about? I don't care about some leaky attic. Get down here.
So it appears we have one slight hitch in this plan, which is that there's one room which has locked both the doors, and I don't have anything with me with which to unlock them, because apparently just the key is not good enough. So we're going to carry on the tour and see if I can quickly grab anything which will let me run up and unlock the door in front of him before we complete the tour with the basement, which is very much the point of this journey.
This is the downstairs bathroom. Useful when cleaning off after a messy day of work.
Interesting, I suppose, but not really something that seals the deal for me.
The kitchen. Gas stove. Vinyl floors, which can be quite slippery when wet. Along with the bathroom, the kitchen is the most dangerous room in the home.
I don't know. I'm not really feeling it in here. What else can you show me?
Your standard garage. Spacious enough for someone to set up a gym or training area. With some added soundproofing, an enterprising individual could use this for many things.
Yeah, that's not gonna make me buy this place. Let's move on.
So yes, it looks like we might be in trouble for the challenge of doing the extensive tour. There is one room upstairs which I can't get into unless I've either got a key or a lockpick, which I'm not aware of. So we're going to have to complete the tour down here to wrap this up and not get that challenge. Looks like if you want to get the challenge, basically it's very simple. You do exactly what I've just done now, but before starting the tour, you need to come in and lockpick your way through that.
And here's the basement. The usual boiler elements are to be found down here. And it seems a room with a safe of some sort.
Now that is more like it. That looks just like a vault. This is very interesting. Yes.
Nice work, 47. Like Let's hope he doesn't set off the alarm somehow.
Very nice indeed.
And with that, we completed the mission.
Advanced Kronstadt Matrix Laser Home Security.
I've already done that. It didn't need to check off anything, but
for training at the academy.
Yeah, if you're here for the mission stories, and
the thing about these systems is most homeowners are lazy, so they don't reset the factory.
I do wonder if there's a challenge for blowing myself up on it. I suspect there might be,
try
but
the standard admin code, just for fun. Well, what do you know? It worked. Looks like Schmidt was a bigger amateur than I imagined.
What is it on the other end of this? Can we get to it? No.
Frank, go outside and check the garden. I want to know how visible this vault is from the outside. Anything sticking out of the ground, weird sloping things like that.
You got it, sir.
So you're looking to sell this for, how much was it again? 1.1?
Sounds about right.
I suppose that's not unreasonable. And his vault unit?
Throwing a number like this.
Versatile. Internal climate control and explosive laser security.
So yeah, obviously
all
sent away
the
his guard.
comforts of home.
All sorts of ways you could kill him now if you're looking for an opportunity for a Gavots kill.
No
This is
idea.
a great one.
Maybe
Along
a
with
mausoleum.
obviously headshots, dead easy, still silent assassin.
But I think I can come
But
up with
obviously
some good
the
uses
fun
for it.
way of doing it is
All
to
right,
enable
I've
the
seen
security
enough.
system.
No, don't touch
So
There's Nolan Cassidy taken care of. Both targets are confirmed killed.
All that remains now is to find the information we came for, and then get out of here.
I've got the information.
All mission
dudes.
objectives
What
are
are you talking
completed.
about?
47. Once you've left Whittleton Creek, I will notify Providence
What
of
have you
our
found there, no?
discovery.
In the meantime, we'll go over the
But I don't think
clues you
I've got the key
found.
for it.
Once we've located
I
the
haven't
constant,
got the key for it, I'm just
we'll
checking
make our
this.
final
Yeah,
move.
missing key. Not sure
You
we
make
found
it
that key.
sound so easy.
Alright, that's it. We're going to exit the level, see what score we got. Unfortunately, not quite Silent Assassin because of that snafu in the with the server up in the top room of the house. But apart from that, I think fairly smoothly done. Probably 3 stars. I think we've had bodies found, got spotted doing an attack, so lost those 2 bonuses, but no kills witnessed and no recordings because I deleted them all. So, and I don't think I killed any non-targets. Should be 3 stars. Alright, that was the majority of the mission stories in Whittleton Creek. I hope you enjoyed seeing them through with me, and I shall be continuing on with some Whittleton Creek exploration in the near future. Whether some of it might be streamed, some of it will probably be on my own time, and we'll come back to stream either some more advanced challenges here, maybe the escalations, maybe the spin-off level, Another Life, and maybe we'll take a look. Oh, only 2 stars, that's a shame. But yeah, we'll see what comes up. Maybe take a look at the Master Mode Classics challenges to suit only Silent Assassin and Sniper Assassin at some point. Let me know if you're interested in seeing anything in particular, and what we can pick up from there. Thank you, and goodbye.